Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 San Francisco Giants.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No, everybody's got to contribute. If they do that, they'll win this game.
Madison Bumgarner gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, he had a 21-win season. He was phenomenal. He was the star of this team in my mind when you look back at it. But I want to see, can he do it again this year? That's the question as we look forward to this season. Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
Denard Span is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Center field, number 2.
So stepping in, Blair Jimenez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for San Diego, catcher Blair Jimenez.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low, apparently. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees, our game time temperature. Hit hard to third. Nunez scoops it up. One away.
Batting second, first baseman number 4, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. Into the windup and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Liner toward right center. That's a hit, their first of the new season. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Dave Winfield.
Into the box now, Dave Winfield, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here it comes, 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
Fouled back. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Runner at second here with one man out. High in the air out towards shallow right. McCutchen is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting fourth, left fielder Tony.
So striding
Gwynn.
in, Tony Gwynn. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. From the belt, the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for San Diego. The Padres kept off the scoreboard in the first. Giants coming to bat. Back after this on MLB Network. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Robbie Erlin is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, last year he lost 18 games. Now, I understand a loss is not always your fault, but eventually an 18-loss season, you have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, what can I do better? Hopefully he learned that lesson and he got better. All right, here's how the Padres line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Crawford.
Hit well towards the hole. That's a hit, the first of the year for San Francisco.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting third, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Orlando Cepeda. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. The 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Quinn ranging back. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting
in now, Willie McCovey. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
One out, nobody on. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Will Clark.
At the plate, Will Clark, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball one.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Hot shot down the line, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat.
Well, he's down the count. He knew he wasn't going to get much to hit. Did a nice job staying with that ball, just shooting it through the hole the other way.
Here's Buster Posey now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
A runner on first with 2 away. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Striding in, Sergio Santos. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Sergio Santos.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. On the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Andres Blanco.
Now at the plate, Andres Blanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Span. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Digging in, Corey Spangenberg. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's the pitch. And that's dead center for strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. Too quick.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Padres down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Now at the plate, Denard Span. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Denard Span.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a snap throw to first. A dive, but he's back. And now they've got him in a rundown. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. And he takes ball one.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Bases are empty, one man out. Ball two.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard towards the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Madison Bumgarner.
Standing in now, Madison Bumgarner. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
And a fastball just a bit up. Well, you see there on the graphic, his first steal of the year, of course, and it comes here on opening day. And the pitch on 2-1. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford. Fouled back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
One and one. Here it comes. Outside, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling, but man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. All even at 2-2. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Quinn ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Giants 3 and the Padres nothing. Wonderful shot over the top of the Golden Gate Bridge. Back now on MLB Network for the start of the third inning. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot.
Leading out for the
He'll
Padres,
stand in to open things
center
up
fielder,
here in the third.
Manuel Margot.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Cepeda is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 41, Robbie Erlin.
Stepping up now, Robbie Erlin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's certainly not where he wanted it to end up. But when it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2 strikes.
In now, Blair Jimenez, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Will Myers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Runners going. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Padres leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Orlando Cepeda. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Orlando Cepeda.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot's under it. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 44, Willie McCovey.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie McCovey. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting, first baseman, Will Clark.
Ready for another chance? Will Clark. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that's in there for a strike.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2, and that slider's almost in. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
And that misses 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Winfield He's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants down in order. They lead it 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dave Winfield. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Dave Winfield.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him close. The 1-0 pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he'll snap one over to first, and the runner back easily. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Seared down the first baseline to Crawford for 1. On to first, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box, Sergio Santos. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Padres go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Now in the box, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Buster Posey.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. makes you start wondering what's going on.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot waits on it. One down.
The center fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Pitch on the way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses. Strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Striding in once again, Andres Blanco. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Blanco.
First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall
The
behind
batter,
an
number
account
15,
1-2.
second
You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Corey Spangenberg. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Now, that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Manuel Margot is on deck. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He popped out in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that's over. 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So coming to the plate, Robbie Erlin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
1-1. Here it is. And there's ball 2 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. To 2-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Ground ball right side. Gloved by Clark. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. Still down 3-0. Into the box now, Madison Bumgarner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. Jimenez waits on it. 1 away.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit well, but foul that time by Crawford as this will find the seats down the line in right. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Nope. Inside with the breaking ball. 2-0.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0 on the way. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No. Keep it on the corners.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Ready for another shot now. Orlando Cepeda. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, and that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
In now, Willie McCovey. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. (0-1). Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Lays off. 2-2 now. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Got him. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Blair Jimenez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here comes the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. In the air to straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. He's got it 1 away.
First baseman number 4, Will Myers.
Digging in once again, Will Myers. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Clark. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Dave Winfield. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen racing back, and it's off the 4th archway. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside to Parker.
Into the box, Tony Gwynn. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Brad Hand enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Brad Hand.
Ready for another shot now. Will Clark. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Will Clark.
In there at the letters 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now another 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Here's Buster Posey now.
Catcher, number 28.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Bases are empty here, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Full count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Margot's on the move.
He's there and records the first out.
The center fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. His career line against Brad Hand, 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Nope.
And he misses 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
2-1 pitch on its way to Span. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. The pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Striding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back. One and 2. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Madison Bumgarner. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
One 0 count. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that misses. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Set to deal on 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. His career line against Brad Hand, 1 for 6. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
1-0 pitch on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gwynn is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Giants 6 and the Padres nothing. Back here in San Francisco. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in to try it again, Sergio Santos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Sergio Santos.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, McCovey. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Andres Blanco.
Ready for another chance? Andres Blanco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Spangenberg. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Tell you what, 6 2/3. He got 100 pitches. He's done a nice job being really economical with his pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Orlando Cepeda will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He records his first double of the year here on opening day. No one out with a runner at second. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Ready with the 1-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Coming to the plate now, Willie McCovey. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped on the ground to first. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
First baseman number 22.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Will Clark. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Here's the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. A man on third with 2 down. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster
Digging in,
Posey.
Buster Posey. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back standing. Here's the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runners back. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's 8-0.
No runs are scored in the inning. You got 2 strikes on the hitter, 2 outs, and you feel like you're going to get out of this thing. You're 1 pitch away, and the pitch ends up being a base hit to drive into. He's got to be so frustrated by that.
And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back standing. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. Line drive to left. Gwynn will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Giants 8 and the Padres nothing. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the
Well, these fans have been treated to a
Petro.
fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Hervis Solarte will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Hervis Solarte.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Well executed two-seamer on the
Blair.
outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Blair Jimenez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. 2 out, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Eric Reyes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Eric Reyes.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Eduardo Nunez.
Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Standing in, Madison Bumgarner. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Nobody out, runner on first. Good release on the circle change. 2-1 now. In the dirt. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
1 and 2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
In now, Orlando Cepeda, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. To short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 1 run here on no base hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We've played 8 full. San Francisco leads this one 9-0. Here's Will Myers. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. No hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
Here it is on 3-0. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Into the box now, Dave Winfield. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Change up low. 2-0.
Well, that last half inning seems to have taken it out of him. He has come out and just thrown 5 straight balls to start this inning. Not the way he wanted to get things started.
Here comes Bumgarner. 2-0. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Here it comes on 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And 2-2. First and second here with nobody out. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Myers rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Had him on the ropes. 2 strikes. Made a great pitch. It just didn't work out for him. Nice piece of hitting.
Baseman, Sergio Santos.
Into the box, Sergio Santos, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. None out. Runners at first and second. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Here it is. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. To Crawford for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Into the box, Andres Blanco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Lifted in the air out towards left center. McCovey has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Madison Bumgarner earns his first win of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants. 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run on 6 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Madison Bumgarner. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Robbie Erlin. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.